Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is day 2 back from the field. We actually finished up FTX recovery yesterday, and for some reason we have the day off today actually, so I just want to go over some things that I thought are useful to have while you're in the field, and specifically 7 items that some of them I do have and then a couple I don't, but in hindsight, Monday morning quarterback, hindsight is 2020. So gonna hopefully show you guys some stuff that you find useful as well, and you could take out to the field and have a much more pleasant time when you're out there. I want to preface this video by saying that I'm not talking about things that are going to be on your standard packing list, because those things you have to pack anyway. So your sleep system, your rucksack, your plate carrier or whatnot. This is stuff that just will make your life easier when you're in the field, and things that I think are important to have to survive when you're in a field environment. So the first key item is going to be a big battery pack. The one I brought out to the field only lasted me about 2 to 3 days, and I really should have gotten a much bigger one in order to account for the fact that it's going to be cold out there. You know, battery packs aren't designed to be used, in sub 30 degree temperatures or whatever extreme temperatures you might be experiencing in the field. And so when you're outside all the time, the last thing you're going to be worried about is having too much charge. So just carry a little extra weight by purchasing a bigger battery pack, and you're going to be all set for however many days you're going to be out there. The second thing that I think is fairly important is actually a speaker. When let's say you're doing mounted travel and you're not dismounted all the time, and you're at a course that allows you to have some kind of downtime, which pretty much anywhere you're going in the field, you should have a little bit of downtime, right? The third item on my list of things that make your life easier would be Ziploc bags. So I didn't bring enough Ziploc bags, and this is another item that you really can't overpack, because anything that you first of all don't want to get wet, second of all that you want to keep sealed from getting dirty with the other stuff that's in your ruck or your salt pack, having Ziploc bags, especially those big gallon zipper ones, makes it easier to compartmentalize your stuff as well as to access it. Item number 5, this is a big one. You need to bring a lot of wet wipes. Now, obviously, taking a shit in the field, using the bathroom, whatnot, you have to have wet wipes because toilet paper is awful and you're going to be crusty after a week or more in the field. That's just plain and simple. But you can actually use wet wipes for other things too. So if your hands are greasy from either diesel or fuel that you're fueling your trucks, you don't want to get that on your weapon. If you're crawling around, your hands are all dirty, and then you need to access, you need to use a radio or touch something that you don't want to get dirt in the crevices for. That's another use for having wet wipes, to clean your hands, because you're pretty much not going to be able to legitimately wash your hands for however long you're out there, and so wet wipes are going to be an absolute game changer. Next item is going to be pretty straightforward. It's just hand sanitizer. This goes along with having wet wipes, but you're not going to be able to clean your hands, and so if you need to touch your face at whatever point and your hands are super dirty, it's going to be a bad day. So if you bring hand sanitizer, at least you can make sure that you don't get those germs all over your body, and keep spreading that around. So this next one I think I mentioned in my last video, but bringing your own sling is a great idea, because the slings they provide you are usually not very adjustable, and so you can't change it to exactly how you like it, and there's usually not any bungee cording into it. The one I have that I purchased on Amazon is like 20 bucks. Not only does it look better, but it also just suits the way I set up my kit better, and so you want to be comfortable when you're out in the field for that long, especially because you're carrying your rifle everywhere, so having your own sling is definitely a great idea. So the last item on the list here I actually don't have, which would have been super useful, especially during FTX recovery and when you're going back out of the field and exfilling, is having a weapons cleaning kit. Now I take that back. You actually need to clean your weapon when you're actually in the field so it doesn't jam when you go on operations and missions and whatnot, and so cleaning it periodically is something that is very difficult if you don't have a cleaning kit. Obviously wiping it down helps, but then you need to lubricate with CLP and do all this and that. So bringing a cleaning kit, purchasing that, I don't know how much, it's like maybe 20 bucks. Great investment, make sure you bring that, and it'll make your life a lot easier. So that's pretty much it. 7 things to bring to the field that help make your life easier. Those are things that I found that in the past 2 weeks would have been super useful for me to have. Some of them I did have, but they weren't exactly the ones I would have liked to have. And so hopefully this helps some of you guys out there that are about to go into the field. As always, drop a like down below if you enjoyed this video or if it was helpful. Feel free to subscribe, Thank you guys for watching, as always, and I'll see you all in the next one.